So if my one line in the entire movie is, are you ready for the check? Let's say that's all I have to say in the whole film. Are you ready for the check? No other information about this person. Well, you have to craft that. Who is this person? He or she is a whole person, right? They're coming from somewhere, they're on their way somewhere, and they have a point of view about what's going on around them. So if I know where I'm coming from, which might be getting yelled at because one of the other waiters messed up and threw me under the bus maybe, and I was supposed to get cut a half an hour ago, but I want to get out the door because I have a date and I'm super excited about it, but now I'm going to be late or I won't have time to do what it is that I wanted to do before. And this is a person that always comes and sits in my section. See how already I have emotional life connected to what I'm talking about based on the circumstances I'm creating. So this guy always comes in and he sits here and takes up this table for like 2.5 hours, and he never tips me very well and he makes me really uncomfortable. So now I'm coming in and are you ready for the check? So I have a point of view. I have a place that I'm coming from, right? I don't have to sit and think about how do I say this line? Now maybe they want a more pleasant waitress or something, right? Well, of course I could think of ideas of how to say this line in a pleasant way, but she's still a whole person. So maybe what's true for her is that she loves this customer and he always tips her really well and they flirt a little bit. And where I'm coming from is maybe being praised by my boss, or maybe I just started my shift and I just got back from a callback and I was super excited and I feel like I really, really nailed it. And where I'm headed to next is my boss wants to talk to me in his office afterwards because he wants to share exciting news with me and maybe I'm getting a raise or something, right? And so now I'm approaching my favorite customer in a shift I just started in a job I love, and are you ready for the check, right? So it doesn't really matter. You could say the line a million different ways, but if you know where you're coming from and you know where you're going and you know how you feel about the person you're talking to, you could say it a million different ways and it would be correct every time because it would be true.